Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Savage and Savage Army Gaming, guys. I'm gonna go over another quick build with you guys. I've been going over a lot of quick builds with you guys, anything from the Sentries build to the Alpha build, but now I definitely like this build that I kind of been messing around with. And now what I got right here is 3 Firecrest and 3 Sentries. Now you can kind of do this any kind of way. I like the 3 Sentries because not only does it actually give you like the headshot damage. I mean, it gives you a portion of it. It gives you the headshot, and it even gives you damage to elites. But you also get the Firecrest on here, which is really good because this one gives you the incendiary bullets, which is kind of, I mean, that's okay. I mean, but really what you want is 100% reload speed, so you can actually shoot these guns. You can just keep going, and then like when you reload, it's a hell of a lot better. Now, I would say this is more of like a okay, so there's a meta. There's a meta in this game, if you guys haven't noticed already, and pretty much it's like either you're running sentries, tacticians, or you could reclaimers most likely, or I would say maybe even alphas right there, depending on what kind of build you have. But usually those are like the sets, right? But I would say that this set right here is really nice right here. Like, I actually like it a lot. I tried it for PvP right there, and I would still say, I mean, it's actually great. It has great damage. It even has more. If you want to look at DPS stats per se, it does have better stats, but if you do have the sentry stacks on there, sentry stacks of course do more damage. So I'd say maybe for PvE, I'd say that this would probably be better if you already have someone that's already stacking the sentries. You know what I mean? So if someone is already popping those sentry stacks on there, then this build is probably better for sure, because this one for me is not only doing a lot more damage, but you actually are going to be a little bit more tougher, at least with how I'm building, because I'm popping more damage, and the other one I had reckless. With this one, I don't have reckless, so that means that I'm not getting hurt more. I actually have more toughness. I don't have to lose any damage. I'm getting more damage, and I actually have more skill power. I'm actually at 32k, which is fantastic. And I can even change my mods up to make it a little bit more health, or have more skill power, or even put more damage in there. I mean, it just really just depends on what I'm trying to do, you know. So, but anyway, let's kind of go over the build. So as you guys already know, you guys have been seeing the shoddy a lot. Now, just so you guys know, I did finally get an M. Actually, I think I have it on me right now. Actually, yes, right here. I have an M870 Express right now, which isn't, you know, the best, but I mean, I will say that it has responsive, swift, and destructive. So what I'm trying to do is I want to get rid of destructive. I just haven't had a chance to. I haven't been able to find a good one yet. But once I get rid of that, I'm going to actually start using this gun right now. This is going to be a PvP build that I'm going to be showing off. I'm going to try it for PvE, but I definitely like my SASG a lot better for PvE purposes. But yeah, so you guys already seen that shotgun. A lot of you people actually haven't gotten to see my submachine gun that I'm using. Now, a lot of people are using the MP7. I have not been able to find a good one yet, but I do have one right now that has brutal, deadly, and ferocious. So another PvE one. So as you guys can tell, I do have a lot of PvE stuff. Now, of course, if I did want to go to my PP19 more for PvP, I could do responsive, unforgiving, and hurried. I per se wouldn't want to do hurried on this build just because I have Firecrest, but it's just always an option depending on what I'm trying to do. I mean, I guess just to get even more reload speed, I guess, you know, but I mean, necessarily you don't need that with this kind of set. But yeah, let's kind of go over everything that I'm using. So right now I actually have a 240 Sentry's Call harness, which is actually my lowest of this set right here, sadly. But I mean, this one was one of the top tier sets back in 1.2. Now, of course, in 1.3 I got to get a little bit better, but I mean, it wasn't really good back when. And this has the armor and the 2 mod slots with the self-heal, which is really good, and I like it a lot. And right now we got firearms and skill power, and stamina and skill power. I had to get a little bit more stam, but yeah, definitely have a lot of skill power. Next, we're gonna check out the maps, which is a 268 right here, and it does have skill power on there, which is really nice right there, as well as, you know, some DPS from the mod. So we get the firearm and the skill powers, which is really good. I really like it a lot with the self for first aid heal, which is great. So as you can tell, PvP will be fantastic with this, especially if you got a group. If you got a group to be able to add them sentries in there, I mean, like, you're fucking solid. You are golden. And reclaimers have a sentry in there, you'll be great. Honestly, I think you do fantastic. And that reload speed is beautiful. You can 1v1 people like nothing. So next thing we're gonna have right here is Let's see. We have the Firecrest knee pads right here, which have stamina and skill power, which is real nice. I like these ones a lot. Of course, it's ballistic shield damage doesn't do anything for me, but the armor is nice, and the overall stat is just fantastic, and I really like it. The backpack right here has a decent amount of skill power, which I really like. I like to add the majority of my the major stats, especially from my mask and my backpack, to have skill power. I think it really does help out a lot to have that. With a great DPS stat right there, and then also we're gonna have a firearms and skill power in there just to really fucking set it off in there. So as you can tell, there's a trend doing firearms and skill power or stamina and skill power depending on what we need. So gloves, I'm pretty sure you guys haven't really gotten to see that, as well as some of the other Firecrest that I have right here. This one has shotgun damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage. Now I like that right there because now I can use the shotgun or the submachine gun depending on what I want to do right there. So it's really nice. I actually enjoy it. I wish like my Sentry Skull gloves, whenever I'm running my Sentry set, would have shotgun, but it doesn't at the moment, but that's fine. You know, this is still a really good one. And this one even has smart cover damage increased, which, as you guys know, I use smart cover pretty often, so very good stats, very good gloves. I like those ones a lot. And then of course the holster that a lot of you guys have already seen, which is really good, minus the ballistic shield, but the stats are fantastic and I love it. So with everything, and you guys have seen the stats and kind of how it all looks one, now let's go and actually see some damage and see what we can pop out, right? So of course we're going to be doing raw damage as always. We're going to be just checking everything out, making sure so you guys can see everything without any buffs or anything, because a lot of people want to see everything from the beginning to the end. So let's take a look at it right now. So we got our shotgun right here doing great damage. Actually, I like it right there. It's 2031k, I want to say, which is not bad. That's what we're normally getting. Kind of wanted to make sure. Next thing we're going to use is our some machine gun right there, which is really good. And remember, you're gonna be doing a lot, and shoot, do you see that right there? Look how fast that you reload. Just think about that if you're gonna be in PvP, right? You know what, you got a shotgun, right? Let's just say that you're just like whatever, right? Shooting right there, your battle's getting heated, whatever. Just reload really quick, and you're there. You're back again. You know, and a lot of people will probably say inside of the chat and everything, they're like, hey, you know, it's kind of inflated. And, you know, I can kind of see what you mean. But then again, I'm thinking to myself, like, not really. Because if you can, like, the more time you have right there, boom, you save yourself a sec. Oh, hold on. Boom, you save yourself a second right there, and then you're going back in. You're going back in, you know what I mean? It is crazy. So, I like that damage right there, and it's fantastic. And you could just keep moving, especially for the people that like to always be like, they're moving, they're going, they're moving, they're going, they're moving. You know, people love that, so. And so as you guys can tell, some pretty good damage right there. Now we're going to be trying the smart cover, which everyone already knows that smart cover is so viable now. So we want to know how much damage we're going to be popping with this. So let's see what we got. So with shotguns, we have about 23 right there with the 44k right there for whenever we have the smart cover. Followed by the submachine guns, which are popping about 73, I want to say. 73? Yeah, about 73, which is not bad at all, which is really nice. So as you guys can tell right now, the damage is just phenomenal with that right there. And then, of course, like, and this is my favorite thing right here, is like, we're like, you know, just hitting some shots off and just, and you're done. Like, it's just fantastic. And this one's even better, I want to say. You're just like that and just, yep, it's just done. It's just done. That is crazy. And last but not least, guys, we're going to go be checking this out with smart cover, and we're also going to be popping out our ultimate right there. And of course, a lot of people have also asked, you know, hey, Savage used to use what was it, booster shot. Well, booster shot, really, I've noticed that I'm not using as much because I need I need the one with the overdose. People are just hitting so hard now, I just need it. So that's why I don't show you guys it, because I don't use it. So it's not worth it. It's just kind of a waste of time. I mean, I'm not saying that it would be a waste to use it, but I like I like the overshield, and that's kind of how I like to do it. So let's pop this and let's see what we can get. So we got that and the alt right there. So we're popping out about 96k right there. We switch over to the shotgun right there. Oh yeah, 60k-ish. Nice. Now, I'll tell you what, that is some serious damage, and you are already reloaded. Everything's there. It's just beautiful. So, and you know, if you reload, you get the extra ammo. Make it so that you can actually have your you can actually put your Lone Star on there, make sure you have all your ammos and whatnot. You can have so much more ammo, you can just use up all that ammo, because you know you can, and you can just do so much damage, and I think it's just fantastic. And not only that, guys, but it is one of the, if you think about it, you said you got an SMG right here and a shotgun. So it's just like, you can kind of do whatever you want to do right here. You don't have to use the, you can use a shotty and IM because of the extra damage, but you don't have to use a snipe. You can use a submachine gun if you want. If I had an MP7, it'd probably be doing a hell of a lot more damage, you know what I mean? So I mean, just the possibilities are endless. I love it. I think this is a fantastic build, and I can't wait to see like what more that I could do with it. You know what I mean? Like I'm actually really excited to see. Not only that, but this build for me is actually really good, and a lot of it is 268s minus the chest, which I can do and get and do even better with it. So, and I usually tell this inside at the beginning, but this is nowhere near best in slot, guys. So if you guys want to find the best in slot, find the best stuff right that you can, and it can work so much better for your advantage. But if anything, guys, my name is Savage. You guys know me already. Please go ahead and throw a follow if you guys are enjoying the channel. Subscribe for the YouTube channel. Follow for the Twitch channel under Savage GGG for Twitch, and Savage Army Gaming for YouTube if you're really enjoying it, guys. I do love making content for you guys. If you guys are also enjoying it, guys, if you guys want to see something different, if you guys are enjoying what you're seeing now, or have any ideas or anything, guys, I am an open book, and you guys are more than welcome to come in and say, hey, Savage, you know, like, I want to see this, I want to see this, or hey, can you show me this, or hey, I need help with this. I mean, anything at all, guys. I love to help. I love to try to do the best I can to make you guys some great content. So if anything, guys, my name is Savage from Savage Army Gaming, guys. You guys are great. Watch the streams. I can't wait to see you guys again. I will be on again tomorrow, and I try to stream and make videos constantly. So I'm out of here, guys. Peace out.
Two damn phones, Babylons can't crack the code. Used to sip out styrofoam, but figured